Hey YouTube, Smoking Uncle Frank, back with another video for you. I'm a little angry with myself. I promised you that I was going to do a video of the pipe shop, and yesterday was completely a nutty day, completely crazy at work, and just run all day long. I mean, well, not all day long, but it really what had happened was pretty quiet all day long at work until the last hour and a half, and it just went wacky. It was like everybody in the world wanted watch batteries and bands and have their watches looked at and this and that within that last hour, an hour and a half of work. So it was just nuts. Okay. And I'm thinking I gotta. Oh, I saw Jeff and Mike. They came by. Jeff and my lurker Mike and Jeff the chef came by the shop because they were going up there. They came by later in the day, and they were in the middle of all that too. So they didn't really get a whole lot of attention from me either. Other than I took their watches. Jeff had a watch. I guess it belongs to his mother or mother-in-law or somebody, a little lady's Omega watch. So I'm gonna fix that up for you, Jeff. And Yeah, so it just got so nutty that I ran home and I'm thinking about the show or the meeting and everything, and I'm just dashing around doing so much stuff, and I remembered everything but my camera. But you know what? It's kind of a good thing that I did because it was packed there. It was just so many people there. It really would have been kind of hard for me to shoot because I don't like when I'm shooting. I don't like to include other people in the videos that are outside. Not that I mind them being in it, but a lot of people don't like to be filmed, so it makes it a little harder to to get around all that with a lot of people running around and stuff. So what I figure I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until my vacation in July when I'm on vacation, and I'm going to go up there one day when they're first opening up, when it's not so busy in the pipe shop, and then I'll just go around and I'll show you everything, and I'll just do a nice little video then. And then I can think about it a little bit more and figure out what I want to talk about and everything in it, and you know, key in on some certain things for you. So anyway, but I did. It was a good show. Like I said, Jeff the chef was there, and my buddy Mike, and a whole bunch of other people. And they had a raffle. That the Pipe Club. They always have a raffle. It was I you throw $10 in, you get a ticket, and you get a chance to win something good. Well, I donated $10 to that one, so I didn't get anywhere with that. But then they had another. I gotta let me light my pipe here. Surprise, surprise. Anyways, as I was saying, they had another one. Every so often, they'll get an Esoterica drop, okay, at the pipe shop. They don't know what they're gonna get because the way it works with Esoterica, I guess their tobacco. Some of the tobaccos are a little harder to find because I guess I don't know how they don't produce as much or whatever. Or they're more focused on quality than they are quantity. Okay, so whoever's on that list, if you own a pipe store, for instance, or a cigar store or whatever, and you sell that tobacco and you're on their list, that you don't get to pick what you're gonna get. It's kind of up to Esoterica or the people at Esoterica. They decide what they're gonna give you to sell. That your allotment or whatever for that. So they got their allotment, and they always hold back on putting it out. They don't put it out on the shelves. What they do is they because the Pipe Club is there every. We're there pretty big. We're pretty big there, and I guess we bring a lot of business to their shop too. So I guess what they in return they give us first shot at it. Well, there was some they had a whole bunch of different Dunbar and all that the list goes on. They had a whole table of stuff out that they were letting people just take. And then they had the special stuff that really hard to find, harder to find. Uh, Not Penzance. Penzance, surprisingly, was just out on the table, so I grabbed a bag of that. I could have probably had two if I wanted. I just grabbed. It was kind of one of these things where I was like, well, I'm gonna grab it just in case. I was filling a gap, kind of. I was like, because I knew they had some other stuff. They had some Stonehaven. They had some Pelican there, and they had some Peace Haven. Peace Havens are one that I've hardly ever seen anybody get. I mean, you don't run into that hardly ever. Well, they did a lottery on that, on who could buy it. So they handed out tickets, and if your number got called, then you went up and you got to choose one of either Peacehaven, Stonehaven, or Pelican until one of them ran out. Then it kind of went down the line. Okay, so Pelican was kind of last on the list. Everybody wanted the Stonehaven. And they definitely wanted the Peacehaven. And they just, like I said, it was a numbered system. They were trying to do this way. Everybody, it was a fairer shot for people that way. It wasn't. If you set it on the table, the guys are gonna just grab it. It's just it it less of a fiasco, I guess. So that they made this announcement, and they passed out tickets and that. And guess who got lucky? Yours truly. I got. I was. I never win anything, but I won the opportunity to purchase. That was $45. Something like $45. So that's fine. I was gonna buy a bag of Stonehaven or I was looking to get Stonehaven and I figured because last time they just had it on the table. I guess they didn't get as much this time, so they put it in the you know if your number's called kind of thing. So they went down, and I think the Pelican was the last to go. Surprisingly, I mean, I knew the P7 was going to be first up. That went fast. I got a bag. Jeff the chef, he got his number called. He got a bag. I don't know who else got. I mean, they had a few bags, but not a lot. Maybe 5 or 6. I don't know. Um, I didn't count. Maybe less. I don't know. Well, anyway, we're gonna open this up in a bit, but I had some other things I wanted. I bought something up there a long time ago, before COVID, I guess. And I always, I bought a lot of this here kind of. I'll show you. This is that rope tobacco that you get. Looks like a big old, well, you know what it looks like, or a cigar or whatever. It's cigar leaf wrapped around tobacco. This is supposed to be. I'm smoking it in my pipe right now. I'm having. Well, I should have let it dry a little bit more, but I'll get it going. I think it's a coconut twist, and I always wanted to. I've had some other stuff, and I always had trouble with the cutting of it. Well, I was up there at the cigar store one day. This was, like I said, before COVID, and I saw this gadget here. It's a really big ring cut, though. It's got a. And I was like, boy, you know what that would be perfect for? You know what I'm getting at. So I bought one, and I just finally, just today, I was like, well, you know what? I feel like smoking something different. I'm gonna smoke something different later on, but it cuts coins great for rubbing out. I'll show you. Oh, come on. Let me get my big hands out of the way here. But you can see, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect little coins. I didn't cut a bunch of them out, but you can see what I got there, and I'm gonna spill things all over my computer. But those are what it cut, and it's nice. It's made by XR, I guess. I don't know. It's a company name. I bought this. I just something I spotted. I was at it was another pipe club meeting, and they had it up there on the shelf. I was like, yeah, you know what? I gotta get that thing. And boy, it sure saves the day. Now all I gotta do is find a big old guillotine type thing for cutting my something bigger than this, something bigger and well, this will probably be strong enough, but it's not big enough. But for cutting them plug tobaccos that I got right now, Right now, I'm using a big old chef knife. I got a Guy Fieri. You know, you ever heard of Guy Fieri? He's a famous chef on YouTube or on the Food Network. He's got his own line of chef knives. I bought a set of them a while back at bought them online. I think I bought them on Amazon or something. They were up there. I don't remember, but they're good chef knives, and they're perfect for cutting plugs because plugs are. If you ever cut a real plug up, you'll know what I'm talking about. Those things are. It's like cutting through a tree or something almost. And I got some dark plug that I bought a while ago. I don't smoke a lot because it's strong, strong. If you think this rope tobacco is strong, this rope tobacco is mild compared to that stuff. That stuff will take you out if you're not careful. In fact, I learned my lesson a long time ago. When I do smoke it, I don't smoke it in a big bowl because a big bowl, I better set that thing down and really let it linger because man, nicotine hit. Start to see yellow birds or something from that stuff. Anyway, on with the show. Sorry you couldn't be here. I'm sorry you couldn't be there. If you live in Chicagoland area though, and you're it's general Chicagoland area, and you get up there, Arlington Pipe and Cigar in Arlington Heights, Illinois. Uh, join the Pipe Club because that's one good way of surefire way of getting a hold of stuff like this here and Pendant. I bought a bag of Pendant just because I didn't really need it. I had 3 bags of it in my cellar already, but I figured, well, you know what? I got a few extra bucks, not a lot, but a little bit. So I'm just gonna grab a bag and I'll sell it away. One of these days I'm gonna open up another bag of that because my Pendant, as you can see, is starting to dwindle. It's getting low, so it's getting towards its time. Probably maybe the next video or something. I'll open up a bag of Pendants for you. But I've seen Pendants before. We haven't seen too much of this. Let me just kind of clear a spot here on my tray. And maybe one day when I'm got more, a few more subscribers, maybe 500 or so, I probably eventually one of these days I'll do another giveaway and maybe I'll give away some Penzance, some lucky viewer. Anyway, we got it open, so I just chopped the top off of it. Oh, it smells. Ooh, it's amazing smell. I don't smell olives though. Like Harriet Heifer said, I was just watching her video and she said she smelled olives. I think that's what she said. Very fruity though. Oh, yeah. I almost kind of smell licorice in there, but I know there's no licorice in it. But anyway, There's a big old pile of Peace Haven for you guys. I'm going to jar that up. See if I can get it on my tray without making a mess here, because I got to kind of split it up. I got 2 jars. I'm going to split it up into 2 jars and try not to waste a single drop of this golden delicious goodness. Oh, but static electricity won't let me have that, but I see there's still another couple of little something in the bag. Get that out of there. Yeah, that's nice. That's at least a bowl there. That's at least one good bowl. And I know I was just lit that pipe there, but I really want to see what this stuff is like. Oh, it's gonna have to dry out some, so I'm not gonna be lighting this right now. It's gonna take a few 15, 20 minutes, so next time up, I guess. So that's about it for now then, guys. You're gonna get to see me smoke any of it, but you know what? Who the hell wants to see somebody smoke the stuff? You know, it's like watching. It's like a starving man watching somebody eat a steak. You don't want to watch it. You want to eat the damn thing. In this case, you probably would like to smoke it. I wish you were here. I'd share some, but anyway, gonna just kind of break that into 2 pieces if I can. I've got a scale, but you know what? I can eyeball things. I think I got it pretty good here. Whoop. I got my tray underneath there, so I got 2 handfuls of Peace Haven. And I didn't lose. I lost 1 crumb, 1 or 2 crumbs, but that's all. It landed in my lap. I'll get it back. Anyway, that's it, guys, for now. Like I said, July when it's quieter and I'm on my vacation. I'll definitely be going up there again though, because they're nearby me. They're only about, I don't know. I gotta say they're within from where I work. They're within walking distance. A little bit of a long walk, but still, I can walk and I've walked it before. So, and from my house, I guess they're about 8, 9 miles away from me, something like that. I'm just guessing. That's not too bad. I get up there all the time. It's nice to have a good tobacconist in your neighborhood, especially if you're a pipe smoker or a cigar smoker like me. So, with that, I'm gonna say goodbye, and I wish you all well. Hopefully, this will all be over soon. And like I said before, if you live in the Chicagoland area, you can get up to Arlington Heights. Check out the Arlington Heights Pipe and Cigar Shop. They do sometimes have some esotericas out. You're not gonna find Peace Haven or Stonehaven or any Pendant sitting out, because that's usually gone. But they'll have some other stuff and a lot of other tobaccos that you're not gonna normally see online. You can get it there, so definitely worth checking out. So I will wish you a good day, and me and my co-host over here. So say goodbye to y'all. Have a great one, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.